This video was sponsored by Gung Ho Entertainment. Hey family, what's going on? Klaus here and welcome to TEPPEN. Yes guys, TEPPEN is a really fun game. I had an absolute blast playing in an 8-person tournament with a bunch of really popular YouTubers just challenging each other to learn this new game. TEPPEN was released in July here of 2019, and it is essentially a card battle game, but it's done very differently, and I really enjoyed the gaming experience. And so guys, I'm going to show you some gameplay, and actually, you know, obviously as you play the game you unlock stuff. That was kind of the page that actually shows you, but here is TEPPEN, guys. There's a lot of different ways you can play the game. You can go in and you can do some single player battles and do some hero stories and you know, practice, which is down there on the right. You can go into the Coliseum once you level up to the right level and battle in like competitions and stuff. The battle button at the bottom is actually what you want to click on, because that is where you're going to do your battling, you're going to do your practicing while still ranking up, and that is ultimately what you want to do. But let's look at the cards right quick, okay? I'm at the cards section. I can either edit my deck, and by the way, the game comes with 9 complete decks already set up for you, so that's essentially what we all used, was pre-built decks, and they're all pretty good, so it's awesome. But if you go in and view all the cards, then you can actually see that you start off with a ton of different cards. And don't worry, there's only 2 different kinds of cards, okay? I'll explain it all during the gameplay section of the video. But actually, if you click all at the very top, then it shows you that all the ones that are kind of like bluish purple and faded out a little bit, or black and faded out, these are the ones that we don't have. We don't own them. So there's a lot of different cards that you can collect. Each one of them has their own stats. Like for instance, if I click in on Lady here, they have an attack of 2 and a defense of 7 with the AP of 4. So that is all valuable. That's valuable information. I know it's a lot of information to take in at the very beginning, but don't worry, it'll all make very good sense. This game really clicks quickly as soon as you see it done. I actually watched one YouTube video and bam, I got like 3rd place in the tournament. So let's actually come out of here. You guys can look at all the cards and read about them if you want on your own game. But also there's a shop if you want to buy the jewels and stuff. You can do that with real money in the game. And of course, these are all here. You can use those to you know, obviously level up quicker in the game. So guys, let's jump into the gameplay of the tournament so that I can explain to you guys exactly how this game is played. And it's different and it's a lot of fun. Alright guys, so here is the battle. I have chosen the Chun-Li deck while he has gone with that opponent there. And essentially what you do is you have 3 slots. You want to put units in those 3 slots. That way you can, you know, could battle each other and you'll see how that goes. But he's actually used an action card right off the bat. So let me see. If you click it, it gives you kind of a definition of what you can do. Actually, you know what? I'm going to go ahead and use... Okay, I ran out of time. Dang it. So he actually used an action card. I think he gave himself some stats or something, but here we go. So I'm going to deploy a troop. Looks like he's already deployed a troop. So I'm going to actually deploy an equal troop. Notice both of the troops, my side, left side, the arrows are coming together. That's when the attacks come into play. So it's real-time strategy, but it's also kind of like turn-based as well. And I want to make sure that I put a troop down that can actually defend the attacks that this person is using. So I'm actually going to throw down an action card right now, and this is going to protect my hero. And of course, you guys have to listen to your cards. You got to study your cards. You got to figure out what your cards have and choose your favorite deck. Like I ended up choosing Chun-Li because it's just a really strong and awesome card. And oh my goodness, look at that one. Okay, so the ooh, looks like he's actually slowing me down here. So I'm going to use a card that will support the troop, give it +1 damage and defense. Again, all you have to do is click the card and it'll give you information on you know, what the card actually does. This one gives a shield to one of your friendly units. Let's actually, or I'm sorry, to the hero. And by the way, the hero on the left, again, I'm using Chun-Li, has a special ability. If you look at the bottom left-hand side, AP 14 out of 17. Once you actually have enough AP, then you will you'll actually be able to use a special ability, which I've already unlocked here. So check this out, guys. And oh, look at that one. That one's out again. So it keeps halting one of my troops, which is not good. I'm going to go ahead and just throw down another action card. Basically, you have 2 different kinds of cards. Action cards, which kind of support your troops or do damage to the opponent or give shields or whatever. And then you also have the units, obviously, that do the attacking. And if you look at, oh, I'm using my special ability right here. There we go. So now I get a shield on all of my troops. Do you see 30 and 30? You see that next to the heroes there? That's how many basic life points you have, and you want to try to get theirs down as quickly as you possibly can. So I guess, you know what, I'm going to go ahead and just throw down a shield. This one will give a shield to that one troop he keeps targeting here. But he's got 24 points, I have 30. And then if you look right here, there we go, 3:55 is the amount of time left on the timer. So you basically have a timer of 5 minutes, and you need to get that, the timer over there down as quickly as you can. So I guess, what do I want to do? Deals an X number of random damage. I'm going to give that to that one right there. So that card is super cool, guys, because you give it to your best attacker, and he does random damage to one of the opponents. And then I guess, oh, okay, so that I ran out of time there. So it's a lot of fun, guys. You want to have plenty of troops out there. Notice I've got full 3 out of 3 troops deployed right now. And ooh, that's his special ability right there. I end up choosing the one where Chun-Li is defending, but it looks like, ooh, he's revenging right here. Should I? No. Okay, I can actually choose whether or not to use my action cards, and I just chose not to because the only action card I had was going to help out my hero, while I didn't think that the hero was actually going to be targeted there. So, actually right now, I'm taking a ton of damage to my hero. That was a really, really big mistake. You know what? I'm just going to use this card, and I'm going to shield my hero from any more further damage. That was doing some amazing direct damage right there. Amazing job. So right now, it's 14 to 20. I've got about 25, I'm sorry, about 2.5 minutes left until the timer is counted down to 0. But as you can see, because of the different cards and you slowly accumulate basically ammunition. Stop attacking my hero, bro. Stop it. I'm gonna put down another troop. All right, so watch this, watch this. That arrow at the bottom, the blue one, boom, 4 direct damage to the opponent. That is just flipping awesome. All right, so the shield is actually doing a really great job. I've got nothing but troops at the bottom. Kind of boring, but it actually works out to my advantage because I can actually throw down one immediately right there. And then I'm going to, you know what, I'm going to go ahead and shield my troops too. This is looking like a winning combination right here, where I've got 3 troops, he's got 0. I've got a shield on all of mine, so even if he throws down some troops, no problem, because I'm going to just absorb all the damage. But right now, his hero is taking direct damage. And if these 2 arrows, the middle and the top one, hit him, then we're going to win. Check it out. We're down to 2, and victory! Yeah! So that is how the game is played. Now, don't worry. I'm going to do at least one more round here live so that you guys can see how it's going to go. I like using Chun-Li. I like the shield, but, you know, sometimes sometimes you don't win. But I've been doing pretty well with this hero. Okay, so since I'm fully aware that this game is a little bit overwhelming, we're gonna try this again. This time, again, trying to explain everything that I'm doing. So first and foremost, let's place down a troop, okay? A 2 attack, a 5 defense. You can see it by the red and the blue numbers there. I'm also going to put down, let me see, what does this thing do again? It gives a +1, -1 to the stats of my troop, and that's what that card does. Again, you just click it to figure it out. Looks like he's actually trying to destroy me. Bummer, because I don't have any shields right now, so I'm actually going to just resolve it, take the damage, absorb that. No problem, because I've got other troops that I can deploy to. So let's actually put that down immediately right there. Very nice. And I'm going to level him up, give him a +1 to attack and +1 to defense. And hopefully, pretty soon, we'll actually be able to destroy this card. It looks like he's picked up a few tricks. He's still using the same hero, but that's not a problem. I think we'll be just fine. So actually, sacrifice 2 life to place a unit in the deck that costs 4 MP or less on the field. Okay, so he's actually going to be taking in, you know what, I'm gonna boost my hero, or my unit twice with the same card. So I'm actually gonna get a +2 to both my attack and defense during this action phase, where the time kind of stops and you take turns deploying action cards until somebody doesn't. So there we go, I'm at 3 and 8. Oh my goodness, that's an amazing defense. So I need a troop now, because at the top you can see I have no troop and he does. So I'm gonna put down the first one I've got just to absorb the damage. All right, notice at the bottom I'm at 14 out of 17 AP, so I'm gonna be able to use a special ability pretty soon. 4 minutes and 26 seconds left until the attack, or until the round is over regardless, and whoever has the most points at the end of that actually wins if you don't get anybody down to 0. And I'm gonna go and use my special ability here to give a shield to all 3 of my cards. So basically what'll happen is, if he deploys a troop, then they'll have to get an attack on, and you notice those arrows go very slowly. Uh-oh, what did he do? Add 1 unit in your deck with Revenge, active with the EX pocket. Oh, Revenge, that's bad. Okay. And then this one will do damage randomly to an opponent card, but since he has no opponent cards, I'm not going to play that card. I'm going to wait until he actually has a card out there. Lots of strategy, and it's also kind of random because you have a deck that you're dealing with here. But check this out. Okay, he's put a unit. He's taking direct damage. Notice that every single time an arrow hits a shape right there that doesn't have an enemy unit, then obviously, you know, that is That's going to do direct damage to his hero. And looks like he's using his special ability, which completely destroys one of my cards. I'm going to put down that one right there. That's a real strong card. Very, very nice. And I'm actually going to do a, let's do a random amount of damage right now to one of his cards by deploying that card right there. It's going to be, notice how it, on the right-hand side, it's a little bitty, little blue rectangle, and it says question mark. And then what am I going to do with that? Give it a shield? Yeah, let's give a shield to one of my cards too. Okay, wait a minute. Never mind. Sorry. I was waiting on him to make a move. So notice I'm at 30 points. He's at 14. I'm doing even better this time than I was last time. I'm going to give a shield to my other card. There we go. So both of them actually have shields, which is fine with me. If I could win 30-0, I would say that this has been a successful attack so far. So let's just see what happens here. Looks like the random damage I did was 4, and it destroyed the card. Very, very nice. So again, the top is the attack, the bottom is the defense, and so far things have gone very, very well according to plan. I'm actually going to deploy the Yeti looking card. That one right there. It looks like a Yeti, don't you think? And then I'm going to deploy, no, I want to put down another unit before I use the special ability. That way all 3 units actually get some... Ooh, actually, oh my goodness. That is a very powerful card displaced on 5 attack, and I've only got 3 defense. Watch this. My Yeti's going to explode. Yep, Yeti's gone. Alright, so let's put down a troop. Let's actually put down another troop too as soon as we can. Or units. Actually, they call them units in this game. And, ooh, looks like +6 to your hero. That's not right. That can't be right. Okay, well, the only card that I have right here is going to shield my hero. I don't think I need it, so I'm just going to go ahead and pass on and wait until I can see what's coming next. I need a unit, and then I want to use a special ability. Okay, that's what I'm looking for. So we're going to do 4 direct damage. Uh-oh. Connection lost. What? Oh, okay, we're good. So we did direct damage of 4 and 2. They're down to 6. Let's place a troop down here, and then let's use the special ability to shield all 3 units. So this is the winning combination, guys. This is what I love. 3 units, all with shields, and they're about to do direct damage and completely destroy the opponent. We're at 30-2, and come on. Oh, he put down another troop. Okay, so that troop is gone, or that unit's gone. That unit's damaged currently. It looks like we're about to win it. Watch that top arrow. Bam. Victory for us. A perfect win. 30-0. You gotta love it, guys. I love the strategy. I love the randomness of the cards, and I love the fact that you can use special abilities to kind of support your troops, to do damage to the opponent troops, depending on which deck you actually use. So that, my friends, was a great show, an example of how to play this game, TEPPEN. I'm having a blast. I've actually been playing it like off camera. I've been playing it outside of the tournament. And by the way, let me throw up the bracket for the tournament so you guys can see it. So that is how the tournament ended up happening. Whereas, unfortunately, I didn't win, but I did pretty well, actually. I did pretty well. I would say that looks like 4th place for me, something like that. I don't know, but shout out to the winner, Night Owl. Shout out to you, my man. All right, so anyway, guys, that's gonna be it for me today. Thank you once again to Gung Ho Studios for actually sponsoring this channel. Thank you for putting this game on my radar. Guys, if you want to play this game, and I suggest that you do, check out the link in the description, download it on your device, give it a go. It is a lot of fun, and it's popular characters. It's popular characters from Capcom, so it's really fun. You got Ryu, you got Chun-Li, a whole bunch of common characters. I didn't even show Ryu. I should probably go show Ryu right quick. So I'm in the cards section. If I go into edit deck, then it actually shows all the different decks that I have. So I have an access to a Ryu deck, and that was just all in aggro, dude. It's amazing. And then you have Rathalos, which is very similar to the Ryu deck, and then the X deck, and all these are familiar characters. Everybody knows these characters in one way or another. Dante's a beast, Albert Wesker, Nirgante, Nirgigant, I don't know how to say that one. And then we have Jill from Resident Evil. So different decks that it comes built in with. You can kind of play around with all those decks and figure out which one works best for your personality. Again, my favorite is Chun-Li. If you guys have played the game, let me know in the comments what your favorite deck is. Guys, that's it for me. Thank you all so much for tuning in. Like the video if you liked it. Hit that subscribe button also if you haven't already for daily gaming videos. And also, hey, if you want to see some more of TEPPEN on the channel, let me know in the comments and give this video a like. Remember that I love each and every one of you, and I will see you all again next time.